Alright. Yeah, I think I'm good. I'm about to start filming now. About to start my YouTube channel.
Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Females need you just
Alright, I don't know what I'm doing, but we'll give it a try. Hello. Hey. It's me, Chelsea Elise, and basically I've done this like intro like 10 times, and I'm going to actually try to finish this video because I have a tendency to just try to film, and I never actually finished the video, and so I'm gonna finish the video. And so I'm not sure where I end up on the YouTube like aesthetic, where, you know, like creator, lifestyle, gym rat, I don't know. I'm gonna let y'all decide that. My priority is to just complete my videos and be a little consistent. Now, I'm basically just kind of getting out of a slump now, you know, and I'm trying to rearrange my life. I am going through a bit of transitions. Nothing crazy. I mean, I'm just like, you know, a high schooler right now, and so it can be kind of hard, like, to be consistent with basically gym schedule, school. I don't know. And I also have a job now, so yeah, I like it, you know? I like to stack cash. I mean, who doesn't? But my biggest issue is like just finding time like for myself. Like, without doing all that, you really can't do everything. You can do anything, but you can't do everything. Gotta find your priorities, basically, or else you'll burn out. And so, yeah, I do have a history of, what you could say, you know,
depression.
But I'm not gonna classify that as depression. That what I was going through, like what I kind of am going through in my slump. And basically, I look kind of decent right now. I haven't got myself like completely ready for work yet, but basically I'll show you like videos of. This is what I mean by slump. There you go. And yeah. So, I guess it's the slumps. Step out. What should I name the series? I don't know, because I'm not the type of person like who like believes in the lock in. You know, like just like no, like in order to get where you kind of want to be in your life, you gotta have somewhat of a plan, but also like I feel like that's life. Like life is experience, and so you gotta take it step by step. You're not gonna be able to do like that's 75 hard. I'm gonna no, like yeah, you can do it for 75 days, but you'll have a hard time being consistent. And I mean, like, I can't. Right now, I'm going through a transition, and I'm not sure where I'll end up. Like at the end of this transition, like I just know like I'm changing. And it's kind of hard, I guess, like, whenever you're going through a change. Like, I don't know. Am I the only person who's kind of going through this right now? Like, the transition? I really don't know. Like, I just feel like there's a transition happening. Yeah. Hold on. Let me just hold it. Yeah. Yeah. I really don't know where I'm, like, headed in this transition of my life. Where I'm going to end up being. You know, junior year, it's been a bit lonely, not gonna lie. Like, sophomore year was very lonely, though. Junior year is a little better. I'll say I have the right people. I don't need a big group. Freshman year, I did have a huge group of people. I think I was just used to having, like, this big group of friends, and sometimes I go through, like, when I don't have a huge group, I just feel like I have no one. But right now, I do have people. They are kind of spread out, though. You know, I'm not in a clique group, you know, right now. And I mean, I have close friends. Like, hear me out. One of my friends' birthdays are coming up, but she lives kind of far. She lives about an hour away from me, so we don't really get to see each other as much as I would like to. And so maybe that's kind of part of the isolation. And I think that also people I do connect with, I'm not like, we don't have much in common. And I think that that's also very important when you're trying to find a friend. Like, when you're trying to, you want to enjoy the people that you do hang out with. And I'm grateful for all my friends. And I think that all my friends are amazing. I get taught so many different things by them. But you kind of do want to have that good connection with people that you talk to in, you know, on a daily basis. Like, you want to have fun with these people. You don't just want them to be boring people. Is that nice? Can I say that? I guess. You know, and we all find things different. Like, what's fun, what's fun. And so finding kind of your group, maybe not your group, but like people that you genuinely enjoy can also kind of be difficult, you know. But be grateful for the friends that you have, obviously, but scoop out and try to find that just great platonic connection, I guess. I guess that's what I'm searching for. Just, I have those platonic connections, but they're just not at reach. Again, like one of my closest friends, I just have that, just love that girl to death. She is so far from me. Like, she lives so far from me. And, you know, maybe it's like, also, I just kind of matured kind of early, I guess. You know, middle school was tough for me. I had to kind of grow up a little quicker, I guess. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, you know, when you just have to mature kind of early, I feel like it can, like, kind of stop some of the connections. Because at this point of my junior year, I'm like, oh, my hair. I'm completely focused on what is the point. You know, like, what's the point of this friendship? What's the point of this, you know, relationship? Man, I ain't got no relationship, you know. Know me, I'm still working on myself. But, you know, like, what's the point? And I had a brain fart. But I think, as, you know, also as a teenager, trying to figure out what's the point is also not healthy for your mind, because you don't know your point yet. You know, you've only been on here for, been on this earth for, like, less than 2 decades, right? To just enjoy the moment. Because, like, at the end, you're not gonna be here. Like, we have so much structure in this world, and I think it's great, because, you know, you kind of have a plan, and I feel like as humans, we have to kind of have a plan, but sometimes I just want to live free, you know? All this structure, it really messes with the mind, but whatever. Enough talking about all that Shazam, and right now I'm kind of trying to drift away from like where my mind is going. And, you know, I really want to start increasing like my cardio, simply because of the way it makes me feel. I used to run a bit more consistently, not a lot now, girl's not like a runner, but you know, I had a little running group that I used to join. I used to have a nice little running group I used to join. We did 5Ks, 10Ks. I have not done a half yet. Don't ask me about the time and all that stuff. I think it was about 8 minutes and 15 seconds. But yeah, that I will be doing that, but that's going to be in a few months, because I forgot what the marathon was called. I don't know. It's something. Let there be light. It's something with the 4th of July. It's a 4th of July themed race. I'm gonna start off obviously with a 5K. I have not been running often, and I think that's fine. Transition in my life. Transition in my life. You know? Another thing that I am trying to work on is, I guess, like working out for fun, you know, and not because of some body image goal. I used to want to be like this. I do have a trainer for the gym that I'm supposed to be going to a little bit more consistently, but it's snowing outside. There is ice on my road, and I will do something at the house. Like, I'm not even trying to sound like that person. Like, don't come for me. Like, I know, do something right now. Like, you got 2 hours before you go to work. I just put work clothes on. Like, I don't feel like changing. Like, but yeah, I already feel quite a little better. You know, talking to my therapist. You know, she's like, Chelsea, you know, for your life. Can you hear me? Okay. For your life, no, I guess nobody has like purpose. Like, purpose isn't like a real thing. Like, the purpose of life is to live. Like, we're already doing it. So, congratulations. You matter, sis. Find some toothbrush, and I'm gonna wash my face. I might go out to eat tonight with my family too. So, and I've grown so much. I'll go more into that. I've realized that, you know, feeling good and looking good is a lot more than just, you know. It's a lot more. Like, respectfully, like, yeah, you want to be fit, but you also have to brush your teeth. You have to wash your face, and I'm getting better at that. The acne's been kind of rough lately. Okay, I'm a teen who just hit puberty. Not too much on me, guys. And I'll admit, I'm a picker, so it doesn't go. Maybe 10 years I'll blow up and I'll look at this and be like, dang girl, you really made it, sis. When it comes to looking good and glowing up, like what you wear, that matters. Like brushing your teeth every day. I don't know who it was that I was watching the other day, but when I remember her name, I'll tag her up on here. But basically she said there's tiers to glowing up. And the first thing you have to do is like brush your teeth and take a bath. And you know, it's so easy like to say, but you know, there's really people out here. And you know, sometimes you can't do it. Like I've had those phases of depression where you just can't do it at all. But you know, when trying to better yourself, when getting out of a slump, like that's the first tier, just like everyday hygiene. And once you get that down, you go to the next step, which is like maybe, you know, working out. Maybe if you need to, like everybody needs to work out, but like if you need to, like, you know, gain or sculpt or build muscle or you know, whatever for your physical health, for your, you know, because I do think that you shouldn't solely train for aesthetics, but you know, mama likes to look good too, so I'm not gonna say, you know, I feel like I feel better when I work out, and I also look better when I work out, and that is just what it is for me. I forgot. She's awesome, and I love her videos. Yeah, so let me go find a toothbrush, and let me go brush my teeth in, and we're gonna start with tier 1.
Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Females made you just to trick me, trick me, trick me, trick me. Just baby girl.
Oh, my teeth! I did get some type of medication. I don't know what it's called. But it should get rid of these black spots, these pimples, these, you know, aesthetic queen. Look at that. Self-care. Like, aesthetics. You know.
Till I get through the night.
Wow. This is amazing. Okay. Just got back from my job, and now my mom, she brought some Chinese food today. And so my goal is to just make it more, macro friendly. Macro friendly, which is basically just adding green beans to the meal, because fiber is important. Must let out what you allow in. Let's get to cooking. Anywho, the meal looks really nice. Yeah, I'm not gonna eat all this though. I will say that my discipline has grown tremendously. When I played volleyball, I was working out a lot, but I'm not gonna lie, I would eat this entire thing when I was a volleyball player. And I'm not gonna say it was bad because I was moving about 5 hours a day. That is a lot of moving, but now that my movement level has slightly decreased, not by a lot, because I'm still averaging about 10 to 15K steps per day from school to my job. These snow days have definitely impacted my movement, TDE, I think it's called, but I know when I get back on track, I will be hitting those 10 to 15K marks daily. Yeah, from the trainer to extracurriculars to just a lot. So, yes. I feel like and then definitely because I'm about to join my running group again for our 5K. The July the July 5K that we'll be having. Very excited for that. Oh, my mic is still charged. So yeah. Let me get to cooking. Everything is more aesthetic in a bowl, so we're gonna put it in a bowl. Lately, I have just been in transition because I have to see what I can do right now. Like when I have a lot of free time, it's like workout. That's literally all you do. But when you have more structure happening, which can be school, work, anything, you have to work around that schedule. And so a goal for myself is to definitely increase my cardio in ways that I think are fun. This isn't just hit the Stairmaster for an hour every day. No, I don't do that. I go to a trainer. I like my trainer. And great. He doesn't prioritize mainly cardio. He prioritizes weightlifting. And that's also I do prioritize my weightlifting. But I do just want to run because I genuinely like the feeling of running. High intensity cardio is so important for your cardiovascular health. I'm not really sure about the macros of the sesame seed chicken. So I'm going to do about 4 of these right now. Maybe. Okay. I'm going to microwave some of these green beans. So I do have an assignment I have to finish tonight. Hour break before I finish my seminar assignment. I don't know if any of y'all are in AP seminar, but the deadline for the AP exam is so we're very time crunched right now. I did that. Yeah. Oh yeah, the deadlines have just been a lot more stricter this year, and they're very honest for AI. So no chat GPT whatsoever. You hear that? No chat. Quarter maybe, or half. I don't know. However much I'm feeling at the moment. So half, quarter-ish, I guess. I don't know. Green beans are done. It looks so healthy. And I literally just added green beans to it. So, yeah. At the end of the day, it just comes down to portion control, how much, moderation, balance, especially when you don't have any like form of fitness goal. My trainer always tells me, you don't have any fitness goals right at the moment, just try to track your maintenance. And I feel like people take that like to advantage all the time. Like it's always lock in, you need to have a new fitness goal right now. Like I'm, especially like most of the people on Gym Talk and on Gym YouTube, they're younger. You really don't know where you're supposed to be right now. And I think that's okay. Just try to like maintain healthiness, I guess. The mindset. Then boom, it'll just become day by day habit.